who, like me, loves to catch big fish. The key, though, to catching the big fish is tying a strong and effective knot, and that is where the double clinch knot comes into effect. I've been fishing since as long as I can remember, since I was a very little kid, and my dad and uncle have also been fishing since they were very little, and they were the ones who taught me the double clinch knot around 5 years ago. So I've gotten pretty good at tying this knot, and learning how to tie the double clinch knot will not only lead to more fish catches, but you won't be breaking off a lot, and it's good for catching more fish because using like a leader, the fish can see that and they might not want to take your bait as often if they see that leader. So tying a double clinch knot again and again can be annoying at times, but it's better in the long run for trying to catch fish. So some prerequisites: what you're going to need is fishing line, which I have right here. If you're actually fishing, you need a fishing pole and a lure, but I am just showing you guys, so I'm just going to use a key because I don't have a lure handy, but I do have line, and nail clippers. But that, or it doesn't even, it could be pliers, scissors, whatever you have, but that is for the very end after you've already tied the knot. So first step, take your line, feed it through this loop. So there's step one. Okay, after you have a lot of line here, you're just going to want to twist it around. I do it around 8 times usually. That'll keep it nice and tight. Then what you're going to want to do, you're going to have a little loop here that you can see that you created. You're going to put the line through that loop. After you do that, you're going to take your line, and then there's going to be another hole right there. Put it through there, and then you have your knot tied now. Now you just need to pull it tight, and you don't want to pull it from the end of the line. You want to pull it from the base and from your lure. And you pull it tight just like that. Because if you pull it from this end, if you pull it from the end of the line right here and from the base, you're gonna unravel your whole entire knot, and you're not gonna have a knot then. So you want to pull it from the base of the line, or like what's coming out from me from the spool of the line, which is on top of my desk, which is here. Or when you're actually fishing, it'll be that's feeding through your pole and from the lure, and then you're just gonna tie it tight like that, and then you have a knot there. You pull it tight, and then the nail clippers come in handy because there's so much excess line here, you're gonna want to chop that off. And I just use nail clippers because it's easier than using pliers or something. So you chop off your excess line, you just throw it out, and now you have a super strong knot. If you can see, there's your knot. And now you're good to do fishing. You're good to go fishing, and you don't have to worry about breaking off. Some things to avoid though, that can impede your process. I already told you about not pulling from the end of the line because you'll unravel your knot. And do at least 6 to 8. I usually do 6 to 8. Do not do less than 6, or else you'll have a super weak knot. And try not to do more than that, say 10. Because if your knot is like way too big, it can impede the how your lure is moving in the water. Like if it's supposed to be rattling around or something, having too like big of a knot can stop it from doing that. And some other things you need to know. There's like 3 different types of fishing line. There's monofilament, fluorocarbon, and braided line. And according to sergeantsunnyb.edu, you shouldn't really, it's easier to tie the knot with fluorocarbon and monofilament line. I use monofilament line for this than braided line, because braided line can slip off easily because of how the line is created. And according to the Bow River blog, if you're serious about catching fish, you need to learn to tie an effective knot, and the double clinch knot is one of the best, and it's used by a lot of pro anglers and fishermen. So to conclude, tying the double clinch knot will lead to more success when fishing, and you will be able to keep the bigger fish on due to it being such a strong knot. And I hope you found this video useful, and I hope that the next time you guys go fishing, you try out the double clinch knot, because it is a terrific knot to use. Thank you.